In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, we will continue our videos of Science for Junior 3. And we still in Unit 12. But before talking about Lesson 3, we should remember the information that we have taken in our last lessons. We said that the main source of light on Earth is sun, or from the sun. And we said that the light moves in a straight line. And when light hits a smooth and shiny surface, it bounces back. This bouncing back called reflection, as your picture in mirror. But when light passes between two material, like air and water, for example, it bends, and this bending called refraction. And we can see refraction if you put a pencil or spoon in a cup of water. We see it as it's broken, but in fact it's not broken. We see it like that because the refraction of the light. And we talked about the shadow, and we said that the shadow is a dark area formed behind an object, and this is because the object blocks the way of the light, and there is a dark area formed behind this object called shadow. And we said that the size and position of the shadow is changing during the day. And now in this lesson we are going to talk about the light and color. White light of the sun is a mixture of colors. So we see it as it's white, but in fact it's a mixture of color. We need sunlight and rain to see the rainbow, which is made up of 7 colors. And this is a picture of a real rainbow in the morning sky. When it rains and then the sun comes out, drop of water in the air break up the white light into its color. And I will explain this part to you. So the question now is, how is rainbow formed? White light of the sun strikes drop of water in the air. Okay, after raining, there is a drops of water which is suspended in the air, remain suspended in the air. And when white light from the sun strikes the drops of water in the air, of course the light will passes between two different material, so it will refract. As we see in this part, light enter each water drop, so it refracts. So in this part it will refract, it will bend and it will refract, and then it is reflected inside the drop. So in this part it will reflect, in this part it will reflect inside the drop. And then when the light leaves the drop in this part, it will reflect again, because it passes between two different material, the water and the air. So the blue circle in front of you is the drop of water, and this black arrow is the light. So when light strike the drop of water, it will reflect. It will refract in this part. It will refract in this part, and then it will reflect in this inside the drop. It will reflect in this part, and when it leaves the drop of water, it will refract again in this part. So because of this many refraction and reflection which is happened to the light, it will separate into many colors. When it leaves the water drops, it will separate into many colors. Okay, the refraction happens because the light passes between air and water. but it passes between two different material, air and water. And the refraction which happened in this part, because also light passes between two different material, water and air, as we said before. So because of this refraction and reflection which has happened to the light inside the drops of water, the light will separate into its many color. Then the rainbow colors that most people can see are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And we said it's 7 colors. Rainbow consists of 7 colors. I hope you understand what I have said. That's our video for today. Thank you for watching and goodbye.